welcome to the home of the Blue Hens in Newark and Delaware Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the American, the North Texas Mean Green, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Delaware Blue Hens. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. North Texas will kick it off to get this game underway. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Delaware's offense will have the football first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We just need to see what they do today.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the catch. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
On to kick it away.
They punt it away on 4th down. Wants to bring it back. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. So North Texas offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Nah, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense, and he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Bolitnikov award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
They'll try the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? North Texas in the hurry-up. Let's talk a minute about North Texas. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations, and this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They have lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable.
They'll knock him down behind the line, and that's how we'll end this quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Off play action. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. North Texas to the line with a 1.5 miles to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Young. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Has to get there to move the sticks. That'll move the chains. It'll be a first down for North Texas. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, North Texas. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed a play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it's a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A 70-yard touchdown drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Lewis. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off-play action on first down. Finds his tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
And the Blue Hens line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Fires to the tight end. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Fires the pass. Intercepted.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes the catch. It's Coleman. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? North Texas comes to the line on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Trying to do it on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Grab behind the line. It's Ellison. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. The Blue Hens racing to the line in a hurry-up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Punt is in the air. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll go to the counter play. Shot down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
And the Blue Hens will kick it away to crank up the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field, trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Complete to the left. Lots of running room. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. Off the RPO, complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Runs through a tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Now they'll run the draw. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They'll play it safe and try for 3. A relatively short field goal try from 26 yards out. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And now the lead is even bigger. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
Set to advance on the football.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Slips through the line. Got a little room. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Purdue is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Bob Greasy, this might not be over just yet. They're trailing by just 4 to Troy. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Mean Green can be aggressive if they choose here on 2nd and short. Snagged in the middle, it's Coleman. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Caught close to the marker, it's Young. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. They'll go to the ground. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Brings up 2nd down.
Off the play fake. Grabbed in the middle, it's Coleman. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. After swapping into the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. North Texas will have to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He's got it. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. Going right to work up top. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And it was the defense that got this started, right? They were the ones who got the stop, forced a punt, gave it back to the offense, who now just picked up a nice completion. You win as a team, but give the defense credit for getting this thing going.
Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Wilson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Looking to fire. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Looking to throw again. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Working that left side now. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. To the air on first down. It's complete on the right side. Guys, let's chat for just a moment about Delaware. He's been under pressure all season, and they really haven't done much to turn down that heat. And it's just hard to imagine that this guy will be back leading this program next year.
Yeah, and you want to see him finish strong, and I think Coach needs to finish strong. All the negativity swirling around the program, obviously, you hear it. It's a part of it. The kids hear it, but finishing strong would kind of ease some of that. But Palmer, it's the body of work. Everything he did this season is going to be taken into account, and it's going to be tough, I think, for him to keep his job.
It's a combination of wins and losses this year, but it's also about who's out there. There's some good big-time candidates, some good coaches that could come in. We know they've got the money to spend. It just seems like they're going to make a change.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Ellison. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the #1 thing. Avoid disaster here. Timeout called by the defense, 27 seconds to go. And they are coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. Under 60 seconds to go, and we are all tied up.
And this kicker has ice water in his veins. 4th quarter, you need to make the field goal to tie it up, and that kid just drilled it.
Set to kick off.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They want to keep this drive alive. 3rd and short here in overtime. Catch in the middle, it's Coleman. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. 1st and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. With the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Mean Green. They strike first here in overtime.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. He'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his big tight end. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Holding. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Looking to throw. Fires to the middle. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Unleashes one deep. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. 4th and long, and they have to pick it up to keep their chances alive. He'll take another shot here. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. They need this extra point to send it to double overtime. And he makes the extra point. Here in the 2nd overtime, they'll snap it on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Here comes the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Makes the grab on the left. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'd love to strike first with a touchdown. They'll try to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's caught. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 3rd and long, and they love to pick it up, but they also need to stay in position for a field goal try. And here comes the Heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And this is why you pick defense first when you go into overtime, because I want to know exactly what I need. Nice job on 3rd down, stopping the quarterback, getting the sack, forcing the 4th down, and probably the field goal. Offense, get ready. You know exactly what you need to do.
They'll try to put 3 on the board and take the lead in overtime. Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation, want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. And they pick it off. You can't give it away in overtime. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a